Hello guys, and welcome back to another video on the playlist channel of how to play Yeeps 2.0. This Yeeps 2.0 thing is on how to get silver beans, how to use silver beans and stuff like that. First, I'm going to be showing you guys how to get silver beans. There's two methods, mining and killing mobs. Well, two methods that I know of. Now first, let's get to the killing mobs. So I'm going to go to Gnome Capital so I can kill some buffaloes. Show you around. Okay, so now you're in Gnome City, or Gnome Capital, and let's get straight to killing the mobs. But if you want to know where mobs are, there's Gnome Capital with buffaloes. There's the fantasy biomes with frogs and spitting frogs and stuff like that. There's bees in the mines, old mines, and there's bunch of stuff like that. There's crabs in the ocean biome. Just stuff like that. There's a bunch of different mobs. I would recommend watching my other part to see where the maps are, to see where the mobs are. But anyways, let's get straight to killing the buffaloes. Now these buffaloes can be found near the merchant. Go to the front of the building right over here, turn to the right. You should see this mine with a zip line. Go down the zip line to the stairs, however you want. Now, past all of these, go straight over here. Now what you can do is kill the buffaloes. They don't kill you until you try hitting them. See? When I hit them, now he's charging after. So I'm just going to do a time lapse of killing buffaloes starting now. Okay, this time lapse is done, and as you can see, there's these horns. Now, beans, because they're kind of like the coins when pets give you, they come to you. But just killing the mobs, you might have saw something in the time lapse like a silver bean. I'll kill them again just to show you. And then there should be these things. You can let them go, then they go to you after they despawn. But you just eat them, put them in your pillow, and then it should give you some silver beans. Now, I said there's two ways to get silver beans, but you can also get these the third way, which is minerals, like logs you can find near the branches, or horns, or tooths, stuff that you can get from mob killings. Now that's another way, which is horns. I'll show that later. But yeah, that's how to get silver beans from the mods. Now let's go to the mining. Okay, so now we are in mining. Okay. So mining you can find right over here. Just come right over here on the boat and on this island. And you can get to this little thing, come over on the dock, and then there should be this old mine. Once you get inside the old mine, it should look like this. Now, just keep going deep and deep. And there are ores on the way, like stone or something. But I'm going to get the gold, just so I can show you guys, really about them. They give you about 8 silver beans. There's also coal that you can get. Right now, I gotta run. Okay. Now there's a bunch of mobs that spawn. I like just throwing bombs everywhere and staying back. I'll do a time lapse. Yeah, those are the silver beans the mobs give you. But anyways, time lapse starting now. Okay, the time lapse is done, and I killed all the mobs. Now you can just ignore the mobs then, but I like killing the mobs first. But anyways, you hit this button, get a key, come over here, get the green key, come over here, get the orange key, come over here, get the yellow key, get the purple. Okay. Now remember how I said you needed a loot set the other video? That's because you can only hold 2 items if you, with your bare hands. The loot sack makes you hold up to 5, and you can hold 2. You can hold as many as you want. You can hold up to 3. 1 in both hands and then 1 in the waist. So, pretty cool. Anyways, let's get back to the merchant, which is not in here. The merchant is actually no capital. Now get some stone too. Okay. Okay, now you're in gnome capital. Start this blue zip line, hop over the fence, and now you're in the castle. You just gotta come over here now and get your things. Now, you can, if they're in here, like see, gold is not in here or stone is not in here. But if they're in these 3 things, you can trade them for buck coins. But you can also trade them for silver beans in this thing. I'm getting silver beans. Now, with the minerals, we got 2 of those complete. Now, I'm going to now show you with the minerals. Minerals, you just gotta come over here. Stuff like logs, you know. I'll get some of these. There's also logs with only 1. I'll also time-lapse a kill with the buffalo right now. Okay. No, that did not give me a horn. Yeah, they don't give you horns all the time, but sometimes they would give you horns. Also, other different mobs give you different things, but I'm just going to be showing you with the logs that you can get where the buffaloes are. So, I don't know why I'm going up here. I just found this first, but this is one way to get up, I guess. Okay. Now, so you can also trade them for logs right here. And they give you silver beans. Okay, now we are halfway through. We got done with the how to get silver beans, but now I'm going to be showing you guys how to spend them. Okay, so first let's get to the fast travel. Okay, we are at the board. You gotta have this board, and so I want it to go to Snow Village. Let's say it says fast travel to Snow Village for 1,000 silver beans. You have 22,420 silver beans. And you hit yes or no. If you don't, no. If you do, hit yes. Now you should go in here and see I have 1,000 left. 1,000 gone. Now I'm back in Snow Village. So, yeah, that's one way to use silver beans. There's also like different things like saying to trade for silver beans. So let's get into Gnome Capital. Okay, we are in Gnome Capital. Now, how you did it, when you're spawning, you're gonna go over here again. Down here. And there should be these guys saying, do you want a bat for 500 silver beans? There's this guy saying, do you want a pellet gun for 1,500 silver beans? And there's stuff like that. Also a nightclub. I honestly do not know where nightclub even is. Like, I don't know how to get to it. But anyways, in nightclub, there's stuff that you can't even buy on the tech web or anything like that. They're like a good loot sack, which is a purple bag that can store up to 10 different items, but it costs 10,000. There's also a big sword that does 4 times knockback, I think. And I think it does more damage. I don't know. But it's also 10,000. And you can trade. So, yeah. Of course, since I don't know where nightclub is, I can't show you guys. But there's also like buttons that cost you silver beans to hit the button. But anyways, now let's get to the outro. Alright, so that's going to be all for today's video. If you found this helpful, make sure to like and subscribe, and see you guys in part 3 of the playlist.